Climate change is a global crisis, and the most vulnerable experience the greatest impacts of climate change. Women are more vulnerable to the impacts of climate change than men. Women's vulnerability stems from social, economic, and cultural factors.
In Liberia, women drive the agricultural economy. In fact, they do a majority of the farm labor. But with climate change, the planting season and harvesting season have even been distorted, and they no longer can plant very successfully. In fact, their yields have been affected. Crops such as corns, as we call maize on this side of the continent, rice, cassava, have all been affected, and their yields have been very low.
Lesotho, climate change has been one of the factors affecting electric service reliability. Electricity delivery systems have been affected by climate change due to higher demand, higher temperatures, reduced capacity, and congestions. Furthermore, storms have been causing physical damage via high floods and winds that have been causing trees to fall on lines.
In Ethiopia, women displaced by climate-related disasters often face increased protection risks such as sexual and gender-based violence, exploitation, and trafficking, and limited access to health care can also impede women's access to life-saving health services.
Climate change contributes to the occurring floods experienced in many parts of the world. In Nigeria, due to extreme weather conditions such as floods, cyclones, and droughts, women tend to work more to restore and secure household livelihoods. This leaves them less time for women to access education, develop skills, or participate in the economic mainstream.
While climate change affects all genders, women and girls face heightened vulnerabilities to the effects of climate change. Climate action must be gender responsive, which means it must recognize gender differences in adaptation needs and capacities. It should promote gender equitable participation and influence in adaptation decision-making processes, and support gender equitable access to finance and other benefits resulting from investment in adaptation. The ball is now in the court of our African governments and development partners to implement the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change Gender Action Plan of 2017.